leading Republican said Sunday that President Bush is so worried about Social Security that he's only able to sleep 10 hours a night.
Tina Fey, the popular co-anchor of Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update, is another star who got her comedy training at Second City.
You want me to drive you down to the mall parking lot so you can meet boys? I don't think so.
Why not? You used to do that.
You're
down at the mall parking lot every night.
That is different.
I had studied acting in college and playwriting, and it was not until I started studying improvisation in Chicago that I really felt like I found, oh, this is what makes sense to me. This is the kind of work I want to do. I'm an improviser first. And the idea that when you're improvising, you are serving your partner as opposed to being out there by yourself and showing off.
Wicked is a mother and daughter sketch that grew out of an improv between Tina and Rachel Dratch.
You like your goddamn father. You got the
Oh my
head
God,
of your father,
please
the
don't
hair of your
stop
father,
with
the beady little eyes of your goddamn father. You smell like your father.
The only reason I smell like my father is because you won't let me wear perfume and I have to wear Old Spice.
It's part of the Second City process to continue polishing the improvised sketch offstage before bringing it back to an audience again.
I didn't want to tell you this, but you're not a model. And you don't need a model portfolio.
Ma, you are wicked putting me down right now. You are giving me a negative body image.
Jesus Christ, Debbie, you just had 10 pieces of cheese at Hickory Farms.
Ma, you're gonna give me a negative body image, all right? Seriously, 7 out of 10 teenage girls have a negative body image.
Yeah, well, 6 of them girls are right.
You don't know what's going to come out of your mouth. You don't know what's going to come out of your partner's mouth. And so it's just like a, you know, an amusement park ride or something. It's just when it goes well.
Improvising there is a huge amount of risk, but there's a really fun free fall when once you've done it a bunch of times and had it go really, really poorly. There is a freedom in that free fall that is kind of like skydiving, and that's when you find something interesting that you couldn't possibly have planned to find.
I brought my son here for his first day of kindergarten. This is Jamie.
He's a very handsome boy.
He's part gargoyle.
Scott Adsit is another Second City performer Tina loved working with.
You start, like, if you're cheating this way, your TV's right in front of you. If you go like just state the biggest story of that.
Here they rehearse a sketch where a businessman is called a stripper to his hotel room.
You like your job? Are you happy at your job? No. Then shut up. I'll tell you something, mister. I got more dignity and pride than you ever will. You are a desperate, pathetic, tiny little weasel.
In 1997, Tina took the improv skills she had sharpened at Second City and headed for the bright lights of New York, and a writing job with Saturday Night Live. It took a little while to make the transition from winging it to writing it.
When I was told to, sit down at your computer, write something, and turn it in, I kind of froze up because I wasn't used to sitting down and writing things. I was used to improvising and re-improvising. So that took a couple weeks getting used to, trying to write things by myself.
Within 2 years, she was promoted to head writer, the first woman in the job. But after a while, Tina needed to get back on stage.
My mom says I've got ADD. I say maybe if it stands for all day dreaming.
She was writing for the show, and I was living in LA, not doing anything, like longing for Second City. And so I think I just called and asked her if she would ever want to perform, and I think she was missing performing.
Well, you better quit daydreaming in school if you want to be an astronaut.
Yeah, my dad says you gotta get good grades.
That's right, you have to get good grades and you have to have perfect teeth. Have you ever had a cavity, Tommy?
Just one.
Then you'll never be an astronaut.
For their two-woman show, Dratch and Fey, Rachel and Tina improvised a series of sketches in rehearsal. And when something clicked, they put pen to paper.
You look 18.
I look better than 18. I look 12.
Hey, how about a boob job?
Yes!
We wrote this show in 2 weeks, and it saved my mental health. No, it was so nice to be doing something again.
Don't shut yourself out.
Look how high it is! I could lift my own
Dratch and Fey landed Rachel a spot on Saturday Night Live and got Tina the job as co-anchor of Weekend Update, a move that has made her a household name and suddenly a sex symbol.
When I came here, I very much looked like I was from Chicago. I had short hair, kind of curly on top, and I was a size 12, and I, ate a lot of hot dogs and hamburgers, and I was very happy, too. But then you get to New York, and everyone's really like, oh gosh, everyone's really slender and Asian. I have to become slender and or Asian to fit in, right? Everyone's fabulous.
By 2003, Tina was herself among the fabulous. Magazines were putting her on their 50 most beautiful people lists, and many talked about her bookish sex appeal. While still full-time at SNL, Tina wrote a movie, Mean Girls.
I thought that there was something funny about the lengths that girls go to destroy each other.
She's also on screen as the teacher who helps the mean girls find their inner niceness. Early in 2005, Tina signed a $4 million deal with NBC for SNL and a new series. She says she owes it all to improv and Second City.
You made your case, but I need to talk to you because I don't want you getting pregnant.
I'm not gonna get pregnant.
That's what I said.
It was all-encompassing work at the time. When you are there, when you're in Chicago and you're an improviser, it is everything to you. It is a complete cult and a church and everything to you. And it, I think, completely shaped the kind of writer I am today and and everything about me.